Hey guys, welcome back to The Last Millennial. I'm your host, Sarah Becci, and I'm here interviewing all of your favorite TikTokers. You can find us anywhere you stream podcasts, including Spotify and Apple Music. Plus, don't forget to check us out on TikTok. All right, let's get into this week's interview. So, tell me a little bit about your TikTok journey and tell us a little bit about who you are in general. I know you didn't grow up specifically in America, so if you could tell us about where you were born and your journey here, that would be really cool.
Okay, where do I start? I mean, it's like I was born in Oman, which is in the Middle East. I lived there for like 18 years of my life. I mean, over there, I did a lot of. I wanted to make movies. I mean, I started out as like I guess a drawer. I don't know what you'd call someone who draws, or like a painter or sorts. That's what I wanted to do as a kid. And then like I started doing comic books. And I loved comics. I used to draw a lot of comics in my middle school. I used to we had our notebooks. I used to draw comics, and my friends used to read them, which was really funny and really cute. And that kind of inspired me to be like, oh, I want to tell stories, I want to draw stuff, cool. And then like I got a hold of a camera when I was like 11. From there, I just made videos. I was making YouTube videos. I was making random, funny YouTube videos and stuff, skits and all. And even during that time, even though TikTok didn't exist, there's like all these other apps that I used. Like there's like Dub Smash. There's like that was really old stuff. Like I used to make videos on that. Like Vine, I didn't get too much into it, but I made some stuff. Like I just really enjoyed just making dumb, funny, and entertaining content. And then I came here, Syracuse, in 2017, and I made a lot of stuff here. I made like these quote unquote hype videos here that got like really big. It was basically about the campus, about the Syracuse University culture and the games and all. And I kind of did that because I was like as a freshman, I was like nobody knows me here. Like how do I get people's attention? I don't know why. I like doing that through my work. So like that video like got a lot of views, people started knowing me, and then I just kind of like kept making videos and just sort of I guess building my brand, even though that was not what I was thinking. I was just doing it. I had fun. I enjoyed it. And then from there, I made like music videos and made my short films as well because I'm studying film. And TikTok came along. I got it like 2019. It was like October I started in 2019, and it's been a hit or miss, both in both ways. But like I just made a lot of same thing. Like it wasn't really hard for me to adjust or like learn how to do TikTok because it was something like I've been doing, making dumb videos or making just videos with my face. I'm very comfortable in front of the camera, so it wasn't that hard for me. I just kept making stuff, and I still do. I don't know what I post. I honestly don't know, random stuff, but here I am, I'd say.
So I looking back at your TikTok journey. You kind of blew up in the very beginning. You posted a few videos, unless you deleted them, I don't know. But the first few videos that you have, it's like hundreds of thousands of views. Like, were you really surprised when that happened? Can you tell us about one
Yeah,
of them,
it's
when you first realized people were recognizing you?
yeah, it was. I mean, it's really hard to do that now, honestly. Like, but even back then, it like this was like pre-COVID, so like TikTok was like getting popular, but there's a lot of people who are like not gonna be on it. And I was trying, but then I stopped. And the one video which like really got me in that like the sort of momentum at that time was this video of I also remember I was at the house I lived in last year. I had this beanie and had my skateboard kept in front of me, and I was like, oh, it'd be a funny video of me like skating in the house to the mirror and go like yo, you trying to vibe? That's it. And I put that, and I put the caption, like what is the caption, like indie boy, how indie guys flirt or something like that. And like I just posted it, and I remember I was sitting with some of my friends, Drew, Sam, and all. There were like a couple of people there, and I was on my phone, and it's just the videos and likes kept increasing. I'm like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa! I just like it kept like it just multiplies. It just happens so random, and I was like, okay, I know what I have to do now. And so I just banked on that, and I just doubled down on that sort of humor. I would say is pretty. It's always like when it happens, it's always like so weird because you never expect it to happen. None of my videos had like That's usually how I feel like TikTok works as well. Is like it's always the videos that you don't expect to like actually blow up. They always do, or like videos you don't care that much. You just did it. Most of the time, that's been the case. Every time I post a video with the intention of it being good, 90% of the time, it usually doesn't.
I feel that every time I put the most effort into a TikTok video, it just like flops. And then the ones that like I put no effort into and I was like, oh, this could kind of be funny, they just like, I mean, mine haven't blown up like yours, but they get way more likes and views. And I'm like, what is happening? I'm stop trying.
No, it's crazy. One of my friends, I mean, honestly, you should also talk to him. He's my best friend back home, and right now he's almost hitting a million in a couple months. He was at like 2,000, all because we talk to him every day. He talks to me. He was like kind of talking about how he didn't have that many followers. He was losing followers. He had 2,000, and then he posts this really random video, the most dumbest video I've ever like. Love it. It's so funny, but it's so dumb in the sense of like, it's just him like taking a poop and like him saying something. It's like a weird Stitch video, and he woke up. It was like a million views, and he told me, he's like, I remember recording it and going like, why am I doing this? What's wrong with me? I'll post it, and now because of that, he's like gone. It's skyrocketed. It's just going back to the whole like those random stuff you just don't expect.
What's his name?
His name is Big Bag of Potatoes.
I love that.
Here's one video that I'm in because I went back home for break in December, and I was like, let's be in a video. And there's one video I'm in, and because of that video I was in, he posted a caption telling everyone to like go to my account and comment something, and I was bombarded for weeks. Like I told him, I was like, why did you do this? He apologized. He was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I was bombarded. I had to go to the privacy settings in my account and like filter out keywords so I could stop getting those comments. And then like after a couple, at least like a month or two, then it like kind of stopped. But it was just 2 months almost of his followers just commenting every single video I had. It's yeah.
That's crazy. And you also talked about how like you were recognized in Prague one time. If you could tell us a little bit about that.
That was I think, I had to leave Prague because COVID, but I feel like I one of my motivations to go back is I feel like that was where I think I could have made like I could have become celebrity there. There was like moments and hints of that. Not here. It's really hard here because obviously you have your celebrities, you have your Charlie and all of them, right? I was like I could there was a potential for me to be that there. I was posting TikTok that I usually did in Prague, and there was like really normal ones, just me talking about Prague and just nothing really that big. But they were getting a lot of views and a lot of like likes and everything. People really liked it, and I was like, okay, maybe like the audience here is smaller. It's not as big as America. Makes sense, right? There's some people who are following me on from TikTok. I followed them back. Follow them on Instagram, followed them back. So like a couple of people I knew what they looked like. Okay, and I'm telling you this because something very interesting happens. So we were going to this club. I was like, all right, and I'm walking to the club, and as I'm walking by, I see this person, and I was like, she was looking very familiar. I was like, I don't know where I've seen this person. But anyway, I just kept walking. Like she saw me, I saw her. I was like, which actually was someone from TikTok that I followed. I didn't even know. Me being me, I'm on like the high elevator surface because that's me, and I'm like there on top, just dancing, right? Just loving the attention, right? And so, but like I'm just there, everybody's down there, and like someone just taps me, and I'm like, yeah. And then like this lady's there, and she's like speaking Czech, and I was like, oh, I speak English. And she's like, oh, I saw you in TikTok. You're really, and I was like, what? I can't, because all my friends were there and they were making fun of my TikToks when we were there. We were like, oh, it's a TikTok. And then that happened. And my friends saw me because they saw my face and they saw her mouth move and it said TikTok. And they were like, oh my God. And I'm looking at them. And she's explaining to me, and she's like, oh yeah, I've seen your TikTok. And I'm just like, I'm not even listening to her. I mean, I am listening to her, but at the same time, I'm just like, how is this happening? What is this? What? And my friends took a photo of me. There's a photo I have. I could probably send it to you if you want.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Of me, my reaction to that. And yeah, that was it was crazy. But and then to add to that, I then posted a video right after that, and I was like, I went on TikTok. I was like, oh, someone recognized me at this club, whoever you were, thank you very much. And then I started getting all these comments of people going like, yeah, I saw you at that street. I was just too shy to say hi. Oh yeah, I saw you there. I was like but yeah, it's cute, but it's also scary because sometimes you just don't know how you're looking like. There are days where I wasn't looking that great. I just probably went to the grocery store to grab something. I wasn't, looking that great. I was like, wait, when were they watching me? And then from that day on, when I was with my friend, I was like, it's a joke, but at the same time, there could be literally anyone here who knows me, and I don't know.
That's
But yeah,
the pressures of celebrity you're getting.
yeah, the
Now you know how Kylie
paparazzi.
feels. How did you kind of take on this indie boy persona? Because you said, I've seen some like TikToks of your transformation, and I feel that on another level. I really like glowed up from like the beginning of like high school / college to like now. Like I look totally different. So tell me about kind of like that process.
Yeah, I post a lot of those. I post a lot of those. I always do. It's always fun. It's kind of like I post them in a way like, wow, this is so interesting. Look at this. And then I just show photos of like the progression. Because for me, like, I think I've noticed like when I look, so I'm a senior, and I've noticed that from my freshman, even like I would say high school, but I would even start freshman year until now, at least physically, even I would say I've matured a lot, but at least physically I've changed a lot dramatically compared to a lot of other people. And even my friends say that. And it's very interesting. I mean, I had no intention or goal when I came to college. I didn't even know what like this whole indie look or anything was when I came here. I had no idea. Never did I think I would grow up my hair. Never did I think I would like get into this whole stereotype. I liked clothes when I came here, but I wasn't. I think it like college kind of encouraged me to like explore that more. I always liked clothing back home, but like I didn't have the opportunities to really play with it much. And then when I came to college, I saw people. I got most of those inspiration. I just saw people. I was like, oh, this is cool. This is cool. And then I saw what people wore, and I tried a lot of stuff. And so in terms of the clothing, that's kind of how I learned. I just saw people. I was like, this is cool. That's cool. I want to try that. And then like not that I chose. I just started noticing that whatever clothes I used to pick up, like at a thrift store or wherever online, they were darker color. I was like, oh, like it's not like I'm telling it. I just feel like that looks nice. Like so now like my entire wardrobe that I wear is like dark green, dark brown, like dark, dark, and nothing like really that bright. Like it was a lot of money wasted and spent because your like styles has changed. Like now I'm in a fix. Now I'm like kind of glad I don't buy that many clothes. I've kind of stopped. I barely do now, which I'm happy with. I'm like I don't need. I have a pretty good set now. But to get to that point, I have so many like clothes in boxes right now that I've never touched, and I'm gonna have to like probably give it away because and the whole hair thing. I would say I'm starting with the from top to bottom. It's like physicalness, then you'll go to the personality and all that, right? But like the hair was actually a more funny story. It wasn't even. It was just I used to always have short hair. My first year I always had short hair because my entire life I always had short hair. I had straight short hair. I never knew I had curly hair ever. I used to get a haircut every month. I had like the sides like shaved off and the top, well, the typical the college boy haircut, right? But then there's one time I had a date in like a couple of days, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll get a haircut. I was like, I went to the barber shop. I was like, oh, like can you try this thing? I asked them, and kind of my fault. He did say that, listen, it's going to take a couple of haircuts to get to the style. I was like, whatever. But it was not a good cut. And I was devastated, I would say. And I was like, I have a date in a couple of days. Oh, God, what am I going to do? And also, it's like my last few weeks of semester. So, like, man, I'm going to look like an idiot for the last few weeks. Like, ah. But that was the moment I was like, that last couple of weeks, I was like, you know what? All right, I'm just going to not touch it for a good while. And then I noticed, I was like, wait, my hair's kind of like turning and stuff. Like, what's going on? Is it curly? And I have no idea. And then like it started out as an afro in my second year. It's like an afro, and people are like, "Where'd you get this afro from?" Like I was like, "I have no idea. I have no idea. Like it just happened." Even my family was like, "Whoa, you have an afro now?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I do." And then
People thought
yeah,
I
just
got a perm. I feel that.
Yeah, exactly. I would say in terms of that, that's how it started. The whole personality just kind of came with it. I think that my personality has always been the same. I'm sure it's matured, but I think the way I am has been the same. I think like now my physical appearance resembles my personality even more than it did before. So like whatever idea people have of me now, I kind of like, yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, when I was going through my transformation, I like had a similar experience in London where I started like experimenting with clothes and stuff, and like
Yeah.
um I feel like over time now I feel like my outsides are matching my insides, if you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
I feel you on that. It's like when people describe you, you're like, yeah, like I can see like what you're describing. It's not like so foreign to me anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think we all kind of like do dress or look physically how we are. Well, as much as the stereotype or the memes are of like someone who like I don't know, like a frat guy always dresses like a frat guy, you know? And sure, but it's also kind of true. Like it kind of matches. I think for me is that I never got to explore that. So I was in a weird spot in my first year where I was kind of like wearing normal clothes, but I didn't know how to like express it. I didn't know what was me, what wasn't me. And then throughout the years, once I like kind of let myself go in what I think things should be or I should, I was like, I'm just gonna see what's cool and just change and transform in that way. Then I started like, I was like, oh, that's me. I don't know, you know.
I love that. No, like you're taking risks and feel like figuring out who you really are, which I think is awesome. Not everyone is strong enough or has the self-awareness to do that, which is really cool. And so like what is some of the goals that you have for the future? Do you want to keep on doing TikTok stuff? Do you want to really get into film? Do you want to do directing? Like what are some of your aspirations going into the future?
Uh, yeah, that's a very, very good question. I would say, you know, it's changed as much as it always does. You know, I would say right now I'm very open and no, I'm not sure. I could get into filmmaking. I could get into, you know, I mean, TikTok will always be a thing. I think that's just part of it. It's not even like a choice of whether I should or not. I think regardless of what I, because at a certain, it's really like for me now I use TikTok almost like Snapchat where sometimes I have thoughts or anything stupid or funny, I just post it. So I guess that won't change. In terms of work, I would say, you know, I came in, I was like film director. Now I'm kind of like, all right, I might, but I won't be mad if I don't. Because in the beginning, I kind of felt a little panicky. I was like, wait, you want it to be this all the time? But then I realized, wait, like, even when I was a kid, when I was younger, my aspirations changed. Like I mentioned, I wanted to first draw, and I wanted to be then I wanted to be a comic book artist. Then I have film, so I feel like it just kind of is evolving. But also maybe not be like an evolution thing, but more of just different tools I have. That's kind of where I go. I think I'm not too worried in the sense. I feel like I'll probably do whatever like makes me happy in that sense. Like I started when COVID hit last year. There was like, oh, obviously there was like not that many opportunities, and I was also not that inspired to make films. I was like, I don't feel like making anything right now. But something that like clicked randomly that I had no idea, I never thought I would. It was like music, and I started putting out some songs. And I like did some rapping. My friend did some vocals. He has an amazing voice, and like we kind of collaborated and made some music, and people liked it. And you know, it gave me that like that fun and creative like enjoyment that I used to have in filmmaking, at least pre-COVID. I'm enjoying this. I'm going to continue this. But again, it's like I feel like I kind of do artistically anything that I'm like that I really enjoy doing. With that, I feel like I hope my dream, I would say, if I had like a perfect picture, like I'm like really inspired by like Tyler the Creator, Childish Gambino, like people where they're famous, sure, for one thing, but it also can do a lot of things. It's so cool that like Childish Gambino or Donald Glover can like act in movies and then go on tour another year. Like that's so cool. Like I kind of want to be in that realm. I'm not saying I need to be good in everything, but like I have the freedom to move around, and also that I'm like known or I'm good because of the person I am. People, you know, would enjoy me not because this is, you know, Danial Khan, like this is him doing this. It's more like, oh, because he's going there. Let's see what he does. Like this is his take on music. This is his take on films. This is his take on anything.
I love that. I love that you're not really like putting yourself in a box. You're just kind of an artist, a creator. You're kind of going with whatever is calling to you at that moment. And I think that is what art is. You're just kind of creating from a place of feeling in that moment, which I think is really cool. It reminds me of Halsey. She was super inspiring to me because she does music, but she's also like such an artist. Like her SNL, that one time when she like painted on this, she like made this beautiful painting on a stage, or she came out with her new makeup line because she does all of her own makeup, and I thought that was crazy. But that she like is an artist in so many different ways beyond just music, and she's not really put into that box. So that's cool that you're also talking about those kinds of ideas, because I'm seeing like your raps and your music and your films, and I think that you're really talented in multiple aspects. So I'm really excited to see how your journey continues on from here.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea. Honestly, that's the thing. Like, it's because I'm not. It's the beauty and danger. Oh, not danger. It's just the scary part of not having a streamlined thing. It's one of those like I wish I could. I wish I could. Just do film. I know I could, but I also know that deep down there are moments where I have gotten work, where I have had to do a job, or I've had to do something in my field, and I don't want to do it. And I know everybody doesn't sometimes want to do things, but it's like when people see me as just that, and then they're like, all right, let's try to get that from him. I'm like, all right, I enjoy doing this, but I don't want to just only do this. Like, I could give an example of the hype videos that I made. So those videos were getting really big. They had a lot of views. And so I know that I remember my second year, I could have continued making them. There was almost probably guaranteed more views, more followers, almost guaranteed. But I didn't, because I knew that in my second year, I was doing it for that and not because I was enjoying it. I tried. I remember I was editing. I was like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not really enjoying this than I did when I started, when I was like, man, I'm so excited to make this video. It feels like I've created a formula and I'm just repeating it. And sure, I'll get the views, but I'm just not doing it. And I stopped. I completely stopped. I'm sure if I continued that, I'm pretty sure I could have gone to a path of a lot of other opportunities that I have no idea now about. But I know that I can't make stuff if I don't enjoy it. Like, it will not come out good. That's it. Like, really.
So that's why you're making good content. That's why all of it is good, because it's coming from like a very honest and authentic place, which is cool.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So now I want to move on to the games, if you're up for it. Awesome. Okay. Let's get you a little bit up on your feet, because I have a timer here. You have 1 minute to create an Indie Boy starter pack with whatever you have in your room right now. You have 1 minute.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Do you have your things?
Right, okay. So
hit me with it.
So I got my camera right here. All right.
Oh, yes.
Obviously, this is my professional camera to show that I'm really into art. And obviously, to add the indie vibe, I have the disposable camera. I don't drink much, but I know they're usually like kind of into like almost alcoholics. So I brought this.
A mic's hard,
Yeah, I love these. But yeah, I was like, film. So I got this. Then I have like, I got this chain.
The chain.
Got the chain. I put this ring as well.
Oh, that's a cool ring too. It looks like the Tree of Life. Is it peace or something?
It's like some weird compass thing. My friend had this ring, the same ring. So my friend had the ring, and I was like, that's a cool ring. I'll buy the same thing. And I told him that I could have this very cute explanation. That if a girl asked me, she's like, well, why do you both have the same ring? I'll be like, oh, because like we're such close friends that this is a compass, and we're telling each other that we'll always be able to find each other. It's such a bullshit. It's not even real. And the final thing is this guitar.
Yeah.
I feel like everything else, I don't even have to like put on. I was already wearing it, so.
The long hair, the camera, you got it all going on. You killed the indie starter pack.
I'm like, you don't even need to like make it a competition. This is not even like something I have to do for like a game. This is what I do in real life.
In life, this is not a game. This is a lifestyle.
Exactly. This is my life. Like, I have different outfits for different moods and different looks. So this is more like, this sweater is like, this is so like when I bring someone over, I usually wear this because it's more like, oh, he's so relaxed, he's like very, because I'm not going to wear like a turtleneck like at home, because they'd be like, oh, he seems like he's only going to talk about knowledge and books, and like, no, I don't want to give off that vibe if I'm bringing someone over. But maybe if I'm like going to like a meeting like a class, like a group meeting, I'll wear the turtleneck. I'll, kind of look like that. Yeah, and then, different. I have like a leather jacket, which is more of like a going out club sort of thing. Different style for different moods, but they all kind of still fall under this hopeless indie e-boy sort of category.
You just absolutely killed it. That was incredible. And along the lines for our next game of Indie Boy, you on your TikToks have been looking for an indie girlfriend, and we want that for you. So the next game is you're going to pitch yourself. This is your indie boyfriend application to the world, to all the gals out there. I'm going to give you 45 seconds to pitch yourself on why you are the perfect indie boyfriend. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, hi, all the ladies out there. Whether you're Scorpio or Virgo, nose ring or septum, anything. I'm just stereotyping. Well, I am too. So I understand. I know you because I am you and you are me. I'm such a stereotype that you will not have to worry about red flags because they're all on my face. Gaslighting, manipulation, treating people usually nice, but sometimes not. Smoking, I don't smoke that much. But so I'm as predictable as they come, but I'm also the good things and the bad things.
All right, ladies. This is the perfect indie boy. Daniel is your indie lover.
Yeah, I don't gaslight. I want to let you know. That was only a joke.
Oh, of course. I know. I saw that in like one of your TikToks. I thought that was really funny. Yeah. Your friend Melina has told me that you like to do a lot of thirst traps. So I took the liberty of going through your entire TikTok and figuring out what songs you thirst trap to. And you have to guess whether or not you did a thirst trap to this song. Okay?
Sure.
So I'm going to say the song, and you're going to say, yes, I thirst trapped, or no, I didn't. So this game is called Thirst Trap or Nah. So here we go. The first song is Dead Man Walking.
All right, okay. Oh, the
I don't have the song. I can, okay. Yeah, the name of the song is
not.
Dead Man Walking.
I have not. No, wait.
Wrong. You actually recently.
Wait. That's what it said. Wait. I had to think about it because I remember the. Wow, I really lost the first round. All right, no worries.
It's okay. We're on it. We'll give you that point. So that was a yes. That was for your eyeliner and picks, which was so great. Now on to the infamous Megan Thee Stallion Savage.
No.
You're correct. You did not do a thirst trap to it. We are still waiting. The fans are waiting.
I did it once and I privatized it. It wasn't a thirst trap, it was a dance video, but yeah.
The next one is The Box by Roddy Ricch.
No.
You're 3 for 3. You did not do The Box by Roddy Ricch. He didn't get any love.
That would be too fast for the photos. There needs to be time for them to look at my photos.
You're really going about this logically. You're killing it. Okay, this is, of course, like this went viral very recently, the Bus It challenge, so like the Bus It song.
Yes, yeah, 100%. I had that video in my drafts. If I already knew, I booked my haircut like a week before it, and I made the draft and I kept it. I was like, I'm gonna like open this draft and add the next clip. That was all planned.
So that was a planned thirst trap, so you know that it's fire. Okay, the next one is Rasputin. I believe that's the name of it.
Yes. I've used that video so many times. I really love that song, honestly. I listen to it almost every day.
Okay, the next one is I Like Him by Princess Nokia. I like him too. He my man. He my boo.
Oh, that song. No.
You knew. Once you knew the song, you were like, no, that's not me. You're right. I think that's 5 for 5. Okay, the next one is Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. This is hard. Indie boy.
I would obviously do something with this. If I haven't, I should have. No.
Can you say you want your freedom? How did you? I was really thought that I was going to get you on that one.
Because I'm thinking, I was like, I feel like if I did it, it would have been an outdoor thing, and I've not been outdoors because it's too cold. That's how I
That's bro, seriously.
Yeah, I was already thinking, I was like, with this song, it would probably be one of those, like, you keep the camera, and you're just, like, standing in the parking lot, and you're just like, I was like, yeah. Then I've never been to a parking lot in decades. So
I've never been to a park. Okay, Little Dark Age by MGMT.
oh yeah, yeah.
You got it. Yeah, you did.
I had to
Yeah,
play
you
the song.
did.
I had to play these songs.
Okay, the next one is Body by Megan Thee Stallion. Body, yada, yada, yada,
No.
yada, yada, yada.
Wait, yes, yes. I had to like remember. I was like, what? Yes.
You
Yeah.
got it. You got it. You did.
My first instinct was like, why would I ever do that? But I was like, wait, no, I did.
The next one is What's Poppin'? What's Poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in.
No.
You're right, you didn't.
All right, yeah.
Okay, this is the next one. Skeleton, Playboy Cardi featuring Lil Uzi Vert.
I'd say yes.
Yeah. I think you just literally flew by the seat of your pants on that one and you got it right.
Yeah, I was thinking, was it like a weird slowed down version maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely probably, I think it was. And the next one is Roxanne. Roxanne.
No.
Oh my gosh, you're killing this. You're doing so well. Okay. Then it's Expect the Unexpected. Meow. It's like a popular sound on TikTok.
No.
The answer is yes. I got you. There's one that you did.
Oh.
There was one that was like Expect the Unexpected, and it was like your transformation or something, I think. Or like you were wearing glasses in it.
Yeah, I did that like last week. How did I forget that? Even that was in my drafts for like so long. I literally went to the kitchen. I recorded, and I just went like, and then it's like, all right, well, when I get the haircut, I'm gonna continue that video.
We'll bring out all the talks and put them on screen so that you can relive your greatest moments.
No.
And then the last one is Illy by Surf Mesa. I think it's like the I love you, baby. And it's quite
Wait. I keep just saying no because I'm like, I would never do that. But seems like I've done things I shouldn't have done at this point.
Final answer.
No.
You're right. You got it. You haven't. Well, you killed it. I think you literally got maybe one or two wrong, but you are very self-aware and killing the game with these thirst traps. So keep them coming. The gems are in the draft, so bring them back.
The traps, and see, I have not left any thirst trap song alone. I've utilized everything, every resource there is, to the best of my abilities.
So if people want to follow you, what is your @ if you could spell it out for the fans?
Oh yeah, it's shot by Danial, so it's SHOTBYDANIAL, not EL, DANIAL. It's on. I use it for everything. So TikTok, Instagram, even Twitter. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Daniel, so much for coming. I loved having you. I can't wait to see more of your content. I can't wait to see you kill it, your music, your films, your TikToks. I really appreciate you coming on, and it was so much fun getting to know you.
Thank you. No, thank you for having me here. This was actually really fun. I learned so much about myself, both good and bad, and I'm probably gonna not sleep as well tonight because I feel like I've exposed too much of myself. But you know what? That's the life of a celebrity, right?
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe to support this channel and a gal chasing her dreams. You can find us anywhere you stream podcasts, including Spotify and Apple Music, and of course on TikTok. Please tune in next week to see another amazing interview. See you out there, TikTokers.